years, and I've probably made 100 mistakes. We haven't made the same mistake twice, just to reassure you. So we've changed things to make sure that what we've done is not going to happen again.
You basically, you generally, there's nobody that's ever come from the ranks. This is always
within the business?
Yeah, always someone you recruited in.
We did one that there was a couple of people in the business who they wanted to give some shareholding to, but they weren't quite the calibre of person that. So what we did was we did it. We interviewed them as part of the process, and we put them all up together, and they went, "Oh, gee, these people are." But they gave them shareholding, which kind of filled that gap that they needed. So they felt as though they were owners of business as well. So. And that one, it was a bit of a bigger business, and the person who went in only took 15%, not 25%. I came up with 25% 10 years ago or 12 years ago because it's over the threshold of the shareholder, it's called shareholder. Yeah, and I've really stuck to it with everyone apart from one. So.
Rob, talk about growth potential. How do you decide that the business is going to have enough growth potential to go through the process?
Yeah, good question. It's reliant really on the owner to give us that information. I mean, we have to take everything on face value. That's one part of it. And people say to us, well, how much due diligence do you do? I say, well, we do probably as much, nearly as much as the business brokers, but guess what? The person's kept in the business for 12 to 18 months. We can't hide. You better tell me everything because they'll find out. But the growth potential, really, I've got to rely on the owner's expertise because they know the business, they know the industry. We'll make some inquiries, but by and large, most businesses will have some potential, even if it's only an acquisition program to grow the business. So that is important. That we've got to have growth potential in the business.
Rob, thanks for that. That was really interesting. When you're searching for the right candidate,
yep.
How do you select the ones that are interested in that skin in the game piece?
Yeah, I get asked that question a lot, and I guess if you're not in our industry, it is a bit of a mystery, and it's a bit like all the industries that you guys are in. There's things that I don't know about your particular industries, but that's what we do. I've been doing it for 20 years, trying to find people. But what I'm looking for is, and I'll describe this person. I'm looking for a 42-year-old male who lives in Greyland with a house worth $950,000, 2 kids under the age of 12. A wife who doesn't work, and a mortgage of about $150,000. 42 years of age, they haven't made their capital. They might have a couple of rentals, but that's about it. They've got enough equity in their house that they can buy a business. 25% probably, they can probably raise nearly $1 million, perhaps. 5, 6, 7, 800,000, and that's what I'm looking for. And they're sitting right at the moment in New Zealand or wherever. And they've got potential to be an entrepreneur, but they're not entrepreneurial enough to start a business. But they are sick to death of telling their boss, taking 50% of the time to tell their boss what they're doing with the other 50% of their time. So they see business owners, and I tell these people, so you're probably taking your wife and kids out to Kauai Island, and you're in Schoolhouse Bay in your 6-metre tinny, and along comes this 50-foot, gin palace. You know what? It's a business owner who's got a business in Avondale. You've never heard of it. Turns over $5 million, makes $400,000 to $500,000. You've never heard of it. You don't even know the products. There are thousands of them throughout New Zealand. But as Karen says, they're going to go on the market. Something's going to happen over the next decade.
That's a great sales pitch. I love it. I was right into the 52-year-old man.
You're in a different market. All right, well, thanks. Any other questions? It's very simple, but it is messed up by us. And hopefully, the most important thing that I hope I got through on there is the advisor is extremely important in the process. Very, very important. They're the person who makes it stick. All right, thank you very much.
Very good.
Bob isn't here alone tonight, so do feel free to pick his brains afterwards. And
Jason
is here as well, also for Platform 1, so either of them really happy to answer any questions that we've got. Come enlighten us. What's it like on